Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second season of PBJenesis. My name is Adam.
I'm Michael.
I'm Sam.
And we will be your hosts. This is the game Peanut Butter Jelly Wars. For those who don't know, I'm the creator of the game. This will be a nice showcase that you all guys know how this game will look in a competitive scene. So I hope as you watch these matches, you'll think about the strategies that you want to do.
Yeah, this game is super fun. It's kind of a blend of tower defense and RTS that I haven't really seen before in any other game, so I really enjoy playing it. I was actually participating in the tournament, not in this match, but you'll see me play in later ones, and it's really fun.
Who's fighting right now?
So we got, on the left we have Tedaco, and on the right we have MellyJelly. And Tedaco... Again, so these, I think, so MellyJelly had, so in the day of the recording this tournament, so these are pre-recorded, so this is not a live commentation, but in the day of the recording, this was Tedaco's, I think, one of his first days playing this game.
Yeah, he just barely learned.
But, and we have seen most of these matches before, so we're not getting some genuine reactions out, but Tedaco is just really into the rushing, just kind of building these banks willy-nilly.
Yes, he tends to build banks just as he's going, which is a really interesting strategy because most people you'll see them cluster their banks behind this defensive wall of bread and cannons, and he's just, nope, I don't want to waste any time. If I'm moving, I'm going to use that time to also be building. So you can go right there.
Do you think there's any benefits to running around and placing your banks as you go instead of putting them behind defensive structures?
I don't do that. So as you can see to the right, MellyJelly's just destroying his banks.
Yeah.
They're very poor defensively.
Yeah, they have no defense. Any hit will destroy a bank. I don't think it's worth it either because they're so vulnerable, but it does maximize your use of time, so we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah, because it does, you can build it as you go along. If you're going to be really offensive anyway, I could see it being an interesting strategy to say, nevertheless. It's just very risky because if you don't get it, then your economy just goes down. So for those who don't know, you gain $1 every frame, and this game runs 60 frames per second. But every additional bank you have is an extra $1 per frame. So you can think of each bank you have as how many dollars you make per second, plus one. So whoever has the most banks typically wins. Man, this is a very action-packed match so far. We haven't been talking too much about what's happening.
Yeah, MellyJelly's just building a fortress in the corner on the sides. No one's getting close to her without going through a lot of cannons. And she's sending out the occasional bumbler. I've seen some flies from her, but it's not really having much of an impact on the peanut butter jar.
And you see that purple dot in the map in the middle? It's right by the base, it's attacking him. Oh, he's losing some buildings. Lost another one. Now it's gone. So
was that a bumbler?
Yeah.
And that was a bumbler, but it didn't make that big of an impact.
Tedaco's just putting banks right in the middle. He's so vulnerable. I guess he's got a wall of cannons now, so maybe not.
So he has a good... Yeah, see, he can make them... So he can build those banks anywhere because he has this... He's controlling the center of the map, as you see. And MellyJelly's very limited to where she can go.
Tedaco's got much more cash flow at this point, but MellyJelly's being a lot less liberal with how she spends it, so...
Yeah, Tedaco's really set the initiative and pushed forward a lot more than MellyJelly.
Oh wow, yeah,
which I think has given him an advantage here.
Yeah, he definitely has the momentum. I also don't think MellyJelly
choke points
really I think this is the gate where the game crashes. I remember this happening.
This was recorded on a computer that's kind of subpar for it.
Yeah, so look at all those flies.
Look at those flies!
Yeah, it's the same thing.
MellyJelly's got so many cannons, though. I don't know if they're even going to get through. Yeah, there they go.
On the right there, she's building some hive minds. They upgrade the insects. 10 gives them one upgrade, and then 20 gives them another upgrade. So she's far away from the full upgrade. The number represents how many hive minds were built.
So what does the hive mind do to bumblers?
The bumblers, it increases their attack power by 2, but it's not going to matter because I think Tedaco won.
Yeah.
Team Peanut Butter wins. And anyway, so like...
Peanut butter has always been better than jelly.
Oh, whoa. Put in the comments below. Are you Team Peanut Butter or Team Jelly? Which condiment do you prefer? I prefer them both. Actually, take it back.
Peanut butter a condiment, though?
I don't know.
It's a bread.
I don't know. I was just like...
Is it a condiment?
I don't know the
Put that in the
technicalities of
Put a
it.
comment. Is peanut butter a condiment?
I eat peanut butter by the spoon.
a hot dog,
so
a
that's
sandwich.
my favorite. Like, I'll just get a spoonful of peanut butter.
I actually think I prefer peanut butter overall, though, because you can have it with chocolate, ice cream, and this... Jelly, though...
Jelly with ice cream, too. That'd be pretty good.
I've had it before. It's... in my opinion.
So this is game 2 out of... where it's the best out of 3 tournament.
Double elimination.
Double elimination, yes. So if you lose, you go to the loser's bracket. You know how double elimination is. You're here watching...
no,
sports.
you can Google it.
So this map is much different than the last. Oh, Tedaco's just rushing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this losing those banks.
Losing those banks early on is really bad.
It's really, really bad.
Flies are not gonna
And there's some cannons shooting at Jelly's jar. That's just like dangerous. Already took some damage.
Oh my gosh. This is not a good
It's like
start.
any damage you take with the jars, you can't get back, right?
That's
Yeah, no, you can't. It does not heal. I actually, when designing this game, I used to have that showed the health bar of the jelly, but I actually got rid of it because I think it makes it more intense when you don't know how much health it has. And the only way you can tell is if it'll shrink in size. So when it's really small, you know it's almost dead, but you might not know exactly how much.
Yeah.
And that adds some uncertainty to it.
That really incentivizes the players to defend their jar no matter how much it has.
And experienced players might be able to guess how much they have. But I think MellyJelly is in a bad spot.
Yeah, I think losing those banks early on was really deciding.
It's hard to catch up when you're way behind on banks against a player who likes to push a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was interesting that she chose to send out a bunch of flies in response to those cannons because the flies do not target the cannons. I think that was a critical error. She could have placed
They
some red
do
down.
target the cannons, but they won't chase after them. Like, they won't move towards it, but they'll shoot towards it.
So if she'd moved closer and then placed the flies, it might have done something.
Yeah, but would keep... Because the flies prioritize at getting towards the jar first, but they will shoot towards them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll move on to the next match.